I guess so. If there's one thing that you could like magically just make every American understand about Indian culture,
Yeah.
what would you make that be?
I think the big thing is that India is such a diverse place. I think there's people, a lot of people have their, and part of it's just the way we portray ourselves in the media, the way we interact in the world, that there's such a diversity of just what India is, the different people of India, different languages. And also, I think most importantly in the United States is just, as I mentioned before, there's so many different socioeconomic groups and statuses. There are poor Indians, there are rich Indians, there are Indians who are struggling with all the problems that we see in America as well too. So I think just understanding that we're not just a certain culture. Like I have issues with quote unquote the model minority. Like that's like what Indians sometimes were crafted as or portrayed as, and that is a disservice to what our what our community has gone through, the various parts of our community. So I think that's really the key thing is that we're just not. You can't sum up India in 5 sentences or 5 words. Like you go to India, if you've ever visited India, you see it. Like it's like you go 100 miles away. It's a totally different culture. It's a totally different language. It's a totally
Super
different place.
diverse. Yeah.
It's super diverse. And you come here in America, and then everyone else has a different experience based on where you grow up. So I think it's just understanding that there's a lot more to someone who comes in and has an Indian American last name or appears Indian than meets the eye.